For many, when first starting out investing in cryptocurrency, they come for all the wrong reasons, chasing gains only interested in monetary incentive, and as a result many mistakes are made along the way. The biggest of which is constantly losing touch, being focused solely on price, falling in and out of love dependent on the market sentiment, then in turn missing crucial developments or signals to direct them on the right path. But the idea of realizing value is only a byproduct of what blockchain truly promises to deliver. When you look around the world today with failing economies, billions still without access to basic infrastructure that many of us take for granted, a completely uneven playing field, systems in place that are no longer capable of taking us forward as a global population, and governments increasingly being called into question with their backs against the wall, seemingly change is imminent, with legacy systems at breaking point as more people become disillusioned with the solutions being put forward. Here lies the true opportunity for blockchain to take centre stage. Big changes never occur in calm waters. It's turmoil that ignites the catalyst for change. As the turmoil surrounding us increases, Cardano, its utility, and fundamental reason it was created in the first place, shines brighter than ever. Welcome back for today's instalment of Cardano Insights, delivering a fast-paced, bite-sized roundup of the all-important Cardano news and ecosystem content from the past 24 hours. So join me as I explore exactly what's been happening at the very pulse of Cardano. So let's get straight into it. So yesterday we discussed the AADA Pay plugin solution recently integrated with Odoo that will now enable millions of businesses worldwide to accept ADA as a payment method with instant settlement. Well, check this out, courtesy of NMKR, formerly known as NFT Maker. They've introduced NMKR Pay, an on-chain payment solution that enables merchants to accept payment in ADA, fiat, and depending on the seller, even Cardano tokens or NFTs. This solution can easily be integrated on merchants' websites and is available for free if you're an NMKR Studio user, with no additional costs or fees for both the buyer and seller. Once integrated, this payment solution eliminates 2/3 of the steps in the regular payment process. The buyer can simply select the payment method, sign the transaction with any of the most popular Cardano wallets, and the sale is complete. This is yet another example of an easy-to-integrate payment solution being made available to businesses, artists and creators to leverage the power of the Cardano blockchain and enables the flexibility of getting paid in its native currency. As an example of this payment solution being utilised by a real-world business, if you remember recently I covered the Cardano for the Masses book that was recently published and currently available on Amazon, well you can now use NMKR Pay to buy your copy. If you head over to cardanobook.com, you'll see links to Amazon and also the option Buy with NMKR Pay. This will enable you to check out with your Cardano wallet, pay in ADA, and the book will be received via an NFT in PDF format. This option is not only cheaper, but it also enables the purchase on the Cardano blockchain, which is pretty cool, especially when considering the motivation behind the book itself. If you purchase the book in this way, you'll receive an asset fingerprint in your wallet. Once located on pool.pm, this will take you to the NFT, and the PDF copy will be in a subfile for you to access. As a brief side note, and as stated in this guide however, Kindle is the best experience as the explainers are converted to pop-ups. The PDF has references to the glossary at the end, and the paperback displays explainers as footnotes at the bottom of each page. I've linked all this information in the description if you want to investigate it further. NMKR really are making great strides ahead in the Cardano ecosystem, providing access to powerful APIs, no-code builder tools, Cardano testnet functionality, NFT minting tools, and product sales solutions. I will definitely be taking a deeper dive into their products in a future video. If you're interested in launching an NFT collection, create decentralized applications, and/or integrate an existing project into the blockchain, I've linked the NMKR Studio in the description below, so go check them out. Now check out this update from AADA Finance. This morning they gave us this infographic and a brief insight to how interest payments will work when interacting with their lending and borrowing app. In the traditional finance world, when repaying a loan early, in many cases this can lead to early repayment charges as a penalty underwritten in the contract. But not with AADA Finance. If you have interacted with their testnet, you'll know that the loan amount, term, interest and collateral is all predefined by the borrower. Currently, no matter when you repay the loan, whether that be early or at the very end of the term, the interest amount originally specified is paid in full to the lender, automatically as defined in the NFT bond. However, AADA Finance have a solution for this, and it's been implemented on their testnet, and this feature will be made available once mainnet is released. This is referred to as partial interest repayment. If you have taken a loan and then in a position to repay early, there is no penalty for this, and in fact you'll only pay the interest according to the time that you've had the loan. As detailed in this example, the interest is equally broken down divided by the loan term, and means there is an incentive for early repayment. This is pretty unique when it comes to lending in the DeFi space as a whole, and demonstrates the steps AADA Finance is taking to deliver a lending and borrowing solution on Cardano that's focused on the user experience. Not only does the borrower specify the interest they're willing to pay, they will only have to pay this partially should they repay early, which incentivizes good behaviour and healthy interaction. For me, AADA Finance are making the kind of moves that show all the signs of a top-tier project and are going to surprise many in the Cardano ecosystem with the innovative technology and features that they're pioneering. I've covered many aspects of this project in previous videos, but would definitely recommend, if you haven't already, to go do some research on them. When I look at projects building on Cardano, I try to steer away from the hype and focus on the tech team use and utility to guide me. So far, AADA are meeting this criteria in all aspects, and I'll be sure to follow their progress closely, bringing you updates along the way. Now to the Cardano Foundation. Recently they announced the start of a 2-week Cardano developer ecosystem survey. This survey has been constructed to help the Foundation reach a finer understanding of the developer ecosystem's current state. By collecting the feedback directly from the community, it will enable a better comprehension of the builders' needs and wants in the ecosystem. Gathering this key information will provide them a more accurate perception of key target areas for improvement. Furthermore, the results will be shared publicly so that actions can be taken not only by the Foundation itself, but anyone willing to make open source contributions or otherwise aid the improvement of the ecosystem. As the guardian of the Cardano core technology stack, and with the Cardano blockchain always working towards minimal centralization, the Foundation hopes to supply all builders, individuals, businesses and institutions with every necessary asset to enable advised decisions. For the Cardano Foundation more specifically, this survey will help to determine which libraries and tools are critical to the Cardano ecosystem, while also allowing them to recognise gaps in the available tools or libraries. It will also aid in pinpointing possible deficiencies in existing solutions. Moreover, the survey's findings will assist in organising, coordinating and prioritising more efficiently the open source effort amongst builders, so that they can in turn work together towards an even stronger ecosystem. Besides the appraisal of the developer ecosystem as it stands now, the survey will also function as a way to showcase several existing projects that may currently elude the attention of both builders and the community at large. This will provide a unique opportunity to give them a well-deserved spotlight and bring them to the attention of builders who would probably not have seen them otherwise. Moving forward, the Cardano Foundation expects to conduct annual surveys in order to correctly assess what has been achieved, which measures prompted advantageous results, what these were, and which areas still warrant attention. I think this is a great move from the Foundation, and I look forward to following the progress and results seen off the back of it. Now, over the last few days we've discussed a lot of announcements coming out of some of the DEXs in the Cardano ecosystem. Today we got another big one from Wingriders this time, and one that's been highly anticipated since the launch of the DEX back in April. Today at 10 AM UTC marked the official token generation event of the Wingriders token, WRT, so trading is finally live. If you head over to wingriders.com, you can now get your hands on the long-awaited token if you're not part of the pre-sale. If you remember, Wingriders did things a little differently, almost a try-before-you-buy process, launching the DEX prior to releasing their own token. I kinda like this approach, as it's not one we've seen before, promoting the use of the DEX and its functions, making other native tokens available before their own. For your information, this isn't a call to action or any form of financial advice. I currently don't hold any WRT myself, and as always would advise to do your own research before making any decisions to part with your hard-earned ADA. Finally, if you like NFTs, free stuff, and want to help JPEG Store stress test their minting platform feature, today at 6 PM UTC you can take part in a free mint of their Hippo NFT collection. If you're successful in the mint, all you pay is a small transaction fee of 0.2 ADA. You can mint up to 5 NFTs per wallet and 2 per transaction. In total, there are 2,500 NFTs available, 4 variations, and 2 of which are animated and considered extra rare. Unlike many NFT mints, there'll be no address to send ADA. The mint will be done through multisig, ensuring a smooth process and no refunds necessary. JPEG Store will be using a raffle method to select the winners of the mint. When requesting a mint, you're entered into a raffle with other users, and the lucky ones will get the NFT. Other than a bit of fun, this is a pretty cool way to stress test their platform, and if you participate, you're not only assisting JPEG Store, but you may also come out with an NFT. If you're interested, the details are linked in the description below. So that's it for another installment of Cardano Insights. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you found value in the content, then please be sure to comment, share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Your support here really does go a long way in helping Sapien reach a wider audience and spread those positive Cardano vibes. We'll be back soon with your daily roundup, and until then, thanks for watching, have a great day, and as always, keep it Cardano.